welcome to Onyie Sings Voice Detective. Welcome each and every one of you, and let's get right into it. So today's case, what are vocal cords or vocal folds? So let's begin with, what is the larynx? Well, the larynx is a cartilaginous organ that houses the vocal cords, or vocal folds. It's quite small, but very powerful. And some of the power that that organ has is the power of swallowing, breathing, and speech. Okay, so are they called vocal cords or vocal folds? If you watch my videos, you'll hear me only call them vocal folds, but you'll often hear them called vocal cords. So is there a difference, and does it matter? So the vocal cords are two bands of smooth muscular tissue, or two folds of smooth muscular tissue. So vocal cords or vocal folds. And you'll find the larynx, or the voice box as it's more commonly known, at the top of your trachea. Each fold of tissue is comprised of a vocal ligament, vocalis muscle, and a mucous membrane covering. So I found an interesting article from the Sean Parker Institute for the Voice at Cornell University. So I'm going to read a bit of this article because it makes a lot of sense to me and it's far more articulate than I am. Vocal cord suggests a band or string suspended in the air that vibrates when it's plucked or struck. In fact, the vocal fold is a part of a muscle on the side of the larynx covered with special tissues and can vibrate at a high speed. It resembles a lip of tissue more than a cord. And I agree. And honestly, I kind of always knew I was just doing the nerd thing of calling it a fold. I'm that well actually person. So I call it a fold because it's always been a fold to me. It's a fold of tissue. But I absolutely understand and grew up calling it a vocal cord because that's what everyone called it. But once I understood the science, I couldn't call it a cord anymore. So technically, yes, it is a vocal cord or a vocal fold. For my money and science, I would go with fold, though not many people would understand what you're talking about. So for the sake of communication, go ahead and call it a vocal cord. Another name for vocal cords or vocal folds, vocal reeds. So we've solved the case. We now know what a vocal cord is and what the difference between vocal cords and vocal folds are. Nothing. There is no difference. All right. Thank you all so much for being with me today. Thank you for learning with me. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all at our next investigation. Bye. Yay. I think that's it. Oh, 14 minutes. Yes. See, I knew because this one is one I can do without even